So let's start by telling the viewers at home where you're from, what you're looking to achieve, your background. Just give a little synopsis on you.
All right. Well, my background, I'm from Huntington Beach, California. With lifting and fitness, I started when I was in high school. I was 15 years old. I played basketball for a while. And growing up, I was always a skinny kid. I was probably about 6'1", 145 going into freshman year of high school. I was benching, 5 pounds on each side, struggling. I was like, this is hard. Like, this is really hard. I don't know, like, it looks easy until you actually try it. And you're like, I'm weaker than I thought I was. But I was doing that for a long time. I didn't know anything about fitness. I didn't know anything about nutrition. But what I would end up doing is I knew protein builds muscle. So I would go home every day and I'd be like, I need protein, mom. I need protein. Like, I'd just eat chicken nuggets, frozen dinners, like anything. I'm just looking for protein. Is there protein? And pretty soon, it wasn't a healthy weight gain, but I gained weight up until maybe like 170. But it was nice to go from being that lanky kid to like someone with actually a little bit of like size. So that's where the addiction set in, where I'm just like, I want to keep doing this. I don't want to stop. But then from there on, there's been points in my life where I am really adamant about the gym and I'm doing really good, making good progress. And there's points where it's just like, it's not happening. Because I started this program at a point where I didn't have any direction. I didn't know what to do. Because I was at one of those lower points where I was kind of going into the gym 3-4 days a week and just doing whatever and like hoping for the best and nothing ever happened. So I was just like, I need to figure something out because I know I have this in me to do this. I need direction. I need guidance.
Sounds like you're living more high test lifestyle now that you're actually hitting the gym consistently and taking things by the reins. That's what high testosterone men do. So awesome. So when you started the program, what were you looking to achieve?
I just wanted to get strong and look good with my shirt off, really. It's like, and I know like by doing those things, in turn, you feel better too. And I've had the little like endorphin high that you get leaving the gym. And I miss that feeling and I miss the pump, I just like, it feels good. And I miss feeling good. And I felt like for so long, I just felt flat. I felt like I wasn't doing anything. And I want that feeling back. I feel like when all those things fall together, everything else in life kind of falls together too, because it's all a mentality of hard work. So I just wanted to get that hard work back because I knew it was there. I couldn't access it. I just didn't know how to get there. So I needed a good framework that would allow me to actually reach my potential instead of just like going to the gym, being like, yeah, I worked hard and then leaving and not even being that sweaty. You know what I mean? Now every time I leave the gym, I'm drenched. So it's like, yeah, I needed something to get me back in there because it was a mental block. And then I feel like in these past few weeks, like everything's really come together. I'm experiencing a little mental block right now, but here's the thing: is even though these past couple weeks with work and everything, it's been tough for me. And circumstance, excuse. But I know for sure, even though that's the situation, I know I'm still going to get back to it. I am getting back to it. I'm actively working at it rather than giving up and being like, oh, I'll do it later. Like I'm actually troubleshooting what's wrong, and I'm gonna actually turn it around. Whereas before, it's like I don't know what's wrong, and then just go about my day. So yeah, it's a good feeling.
It is. And yeah, I remember on Chris's post in the Facebook group, you were saying like, oh shit, he just had a 14-hour day. That's even worse than my OT. So it's like, all right, I have no
all about perspective. Yeah, I'm complaining about these 10-hour shifts, like, and then this guy's working 14. It's like, yeah, it's all perspective. Like, like if he can do it, I can do it, And it's good. Yeah, it's good we have that little community because everyone kind of sees that. Everyone, like, I need him to be that guy for me. And then maybe I'm that guy for someone else. You know what I mean? So it's a good little circle we got going on. It's been really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's the High Achievers Club, man. So, so what had you tried previously before we started together? I mean, you've obviously had a lot of ups and downs with your fitness, like you said. At the time that we started, I remember you told me that you had tried intermittent fasting, you tried keto, and you got a little bit of results. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, the keto and intermittent fasting, I mean, for what they are, they work for me for the most part. But like, I know they're not sustainable. They're not something, because every time, and I know they're not sustainable because I've done them several times and they achieved what I wanted them to achieve, which is just like cut off fat real quick, just get nice and cut looking. But then I get done with that. I gain back a little bit of weight and I'm not putting on muscle after that. And I go back to where I was, and you go back quicker each time, which is kind of interesting. So basically I would try the keto, and keto worked for me for a while. Like, I mean, it probably definitely wasn't as good as like doing actual regular exercise, regular diet, and slowly getting there. But when I graduated college, I'd been drinking a lot. So I had a pretty good beer belly going. I was like 211, which is the heaviest I've ever been. And then I did keto, and mind you, I didn't do keto very well. I was definitely a little undernourished, but I got, over like 2 months, I got down to 184. So I was like, that was a lot of weight. Yeah. So like it worked, but like right when I got back to that 184, within a month or so, I gained back 10 pounds. But it wasn't like 10 pounds of muscle, it was just 10 pounds, you know, and I slowly got back up, and then got to like 197. And then that's when I started doing your program. And, you know, I probably wasn't as best as I could, but I gained weight, and was definitely gaining muscle too beyond that. So maybe gained another 5 pounds, just like free balling it. Cause you know, I wasn't quite in the program getting the coaching I needed. But, yeah, it's just the fad diets. You just can't keep doing it. And the intermittent fasting, when you last saw me, I only did that because I was just like, I need to do something. I can't just like keep eating randomly and not knowing what I'm doing. I need a structure. So I was so hungry for a structure that I just jumped to whatever I could. I'm like, if I can do the intermittent fasting and stick to that, at least it's something I'm doing and sticking to, and it's a plan. It might not be the best plan, but it's a plan. So yeah, once you came along, then I sort of was able to shift my gears and realize that it's not what it's all cut out to be in terms of like achieving real fitness goals, you know? So I'm happy to be here where I'm actually thinking about diet in more of a normal sense, in a sustainable sense, and carrying it out. That is it's a lot more, it's just a lot more stable, and it feels better to know that I'm doing something more stable for myself.
100%. Yeah, dude, you've been absolutely crushing it. And what have you achieved so far since joining the program?
So far what I've achieved is, well, first off, my form. My form is getting a lot better. I thought I had good form before just because I wasn't like bending my back and injuring myself, you know? But like, I'm realizing like my form is not good. So the number one thing is getting my form right on everything and being able to actually have some longevity with my working out and get to the higher points where I know I'm not going to get injured when I try to one day maybe squat 300, 400 pounds, you know? Like I need that good foundation, and it's really that I would say that's the biggest thing for me right now, is getting that foundation. And other than that, I've yet to achieve my goals. I've achieved a lot so far, but like I feel like I've been stronger in the past, and I want to get back there. And I'm pretty much there, if not a little bit stronger or a little bit less stronger. Through this program, I've gotten to kind of where I was before at my strongest, which was maybe back in college. And now, but the thing is, I'm here with better form. So I'm here at the same strength, but with better form. And what I want to do is have the sound, have the strength, and go beyond that. Because before, that was my big thing, is I was looking back at the past and be like, oh, like I want to get back to where I was. Yeah. So my biggest achievement is just getting back on the right path and with the right foundation. And you know, the journey just started. So I'm not saying I'm even there yet. So I'm definitely not. I'm hungry for more. So yeah, those are my biggest things. And above all, though, I almost left this out. The biggest achievement too is the mindset. The mindset is that's the thing I lost. And like the difference, what I noticed is the big change was before, if I couldn't make it to the gym, say after work, and like the hours didn't work out, I was just like, I can't go to the gym. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, yes.
Excuses.
Yeah, right? But now if there's just a reason I can't go to the gym after work, like I am pissed. Like I'm not happy. Like that's progress that I'm missing out on, you know? And so like that's the biggest change right there. Is like that's back and it's not leaving. You know what I mean? Like if that leaves, there's definitely something wrong. Check up on me. You know what I mean? Like,
100%. Oh, don't worry, we got you, brother.
Yeah. So I'm hooked right now. So yeah, that's the biggest change of all for sure.
Good. Yeah, that's the happiest thing the thing that I'm the happiest about that I've seen in you is, you know, you've obviously got a lot of great potential being a former athlete and, you know, just having a good build and everything, but yet you were there, you know, carrying a belly and allowing yourself to live this low test lifestyle where, you know, you weren't having the mindset you're making excuses, not hitting the gym and letting yourself get soft, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's been awesome to see you actually start capitalizing on your genetics, get back to where you were before, now with good form. So now you have a foundation, like you said, longevity to actually get to that next level and get to that level 4, level 5, and everything else that we're going to be diving into in the next few months, which I'm excited to launch for you. But above all, because, you know, you mentioned that the mindset was one of the greatest achievements that you've made, which I absolutely see that in you as well. How does it make you feel as a person? How does it change the way that you look at things, not just inside the gym, but in your entire life?
Oh, in my entire life. Well, the thing is, when you go to the gym, it's weird because it's hard work. Every time I go to the gym, it's hard work, and that never changes. Like I'm never gonna go there and be like, oh, this is easy. But what's interesting though is every time you go, you get used to the hard work. So when I go to the gym, like I'm working hard, but I'm not necessarily working harder than last time because I was working hard already last time. You know what I mean? Some days are a little harder, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But it's like you get used to working hard. And like because I followed my diet, because I've been lifting well, next time I'll be able to do more weight. But doing that more weight, isn't necessarily harder than the last time. I'm working just as hard because last time it was just more of a struggle because I wasn't as strong.
You're building and expanding your capacity.
Yeah. Yeah, and it kind of goes with anything. It's just like you keep working at it and working at it, and you get used to the hard work. You know, like at work right now, I'm working long hours, but I'm used to it now because I'm used to putting in that work. So it's just doing it over and over, and just not being soft and not seeing it as just like that. Oh, it's going that one time and work hard. No, every time I'm going in hard, and I'm like marrying the feeling of struggle. So that kind of feeds into everything else in life. Is just you got to really like get that struggle going and marry it and own it and like get used to it and know that's for a purpose. So I feel like that's just going to feed into everything if I keep up at this and just kind of keep hammering away.
Totally, yeah, man. Because your capacity keeps expanding as you build not only your capacity in the gym, just like you build your capacity at work, but you're empowering yourself to become a harder worker, like you said, and just be a better man, which is awesome to see. I mean, it's the transcendent power. Like people who don't lift don't understand, or people who don't go hard in the gym will never, unfortunately, get to experience that. And so that's great that you've been able to apply that in other aspects of your life. So who would you recommend this program to and why?
Ooh, anyone in the slump for sure. Yeah, I mean, it can be for anyone, former athlete or someone who's never lifted a weight in their life, because you have that level system. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wherever you're starting at. You got a program for them. So really, anyone that just motivated and is just tired of not doing it. Like for me, I was just fed up, and it's like, dude, I'm 25. Like I'm at my hormonal peak. I'm not gonna waste this, but just like making excuses and bad dieting and just be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like it's for anyone that's just like, yo, I'm done. Like, look, I'm done. Let's figure this out now. Anyone that wants to do that and has that drive and just like, I'm done. Like it's for you. And that was me. So yeah, if you're ready to go, you're ready to go. Like it can't be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like you got to be ready to go. And then once you get going, you're gonna be so hooked. It's not gonna be like a question. Can I keep going? It's like, oh, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep doing this. Mm-hmm. So anyone that falls in that category, I'd highly recommend it.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, there's so many guys who are stuck in a rut, like you said, or in a slump. And for the guys who are stuck, it's like it's time to break out of it because enough is enough. It's not okay to keep living like that low test lifestyle that, just being mediocre, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, with the level system, is actually a level 6 and 7 that I'm going to be announcing pretty soon. So
he calls at level 7 or
oh no, he's like level 25. He's level 100, bro. He's level 100. You have to have glasses and squat barefoot with your head forward.
You don't know if I'll ever get there.
Dude, Larry Wheels is a beast, man. Holy shit, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Genetic specimen. What the hell's going on with that guy?
Dude, whenever I see that guy's videos, he's younger than you, man. He's younger than both of us. I think he's like 23.
Yeah. Crazy. Let's hope he doesn't get injured, dude. If he can stay injury free, he's gonna be a monster, dude.
I know. That's what worries me is his form's kind of off on some things. Like you notice when he squats, his knees kind of come in.
But he's working with that guy Thor. The guy, the powerlifting guy is stuff with him. So I think he's gonna help him a lot. So.
Yeah, I think so too. Awesome, man. Well, I'll be your Thor, Kyle.
Dude, thank you. That makes me Larry Wheels then.
Time to get some glasses, bro. No, I'm kidding. Was there anything else you want to add for the viewers at home?
Just keep hammering away. Don't stop, dude. Like there's no reason to stop. Like just you get used to the hard work, marry it. Like don't stop the hard work. It feels too good. It feels too good at this point. And like I don't want to feel bad, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm afraid to feel bad. That sucks.
You got that hormonal momentum, man. That high test, that endorphin, the dopamine, all that good shit. You're optimal right now.
Definitely. Feels good. It feels good.
Hell yeah, man. All right, brother. Well, thanks so much for jumping on this call. I definitely appreciate you always putting forth your best effort within the program and absolutely killing it. Let's see. We need to put together another before after for you, man, because our last one was, I think, how many weeks ago? It was only 3 weeks into the program. You're up like 6 pounds of muscle. So I'd be excited to see where you're at right now. Comparing that initial picture to, because now it's been like 8 weeks since you started.
8 weeks. Yeah, we can do it, dude. Yeah, and the main thing I'm noticing, the shoulders popping out more. That's cool. Got a little shoulder definition going on. That's the main thing I'm noticing. I'm like, I like that.
That's what's up. Awesome, brother. Well, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you very, very soon.
All right, you too, man. Thank you.